What's going on, people? Welcome back to the Arsenal transfer news live show, daily show, of course, to give you the latest Arsenal transfer news and rumours. How are we all doing, people? Welcome back. First things first, of course. Thank you all so much. 15,000, 15K subscribers. I cannot believe it, people. 15K. Unbelievable stuff. So it's a big thank you to you guys. You guys have made it happen, of course. Everyone who supported the channel, subscribe, of course, to tune into the shows. Thank you all so much. 15K, honestly. Like, from the bottom of my heart, guys, this means so much. It means everything to me, man. Honestly, doing this means everything to me. So thank you all so much. You lot are absolute real ones. You lot are absolute legends. Thank you all so much for 15K subscribers. Literally, think about it right now, right? We've got what? Is it 5? What are we on? Yeah. Halfway to 20K now. Like, that's mental. Absolutely crazy. When I started the channel like 5 years ago, I was lucky. I was thinking, I'll take 500 subscribers. I never thought I'd be at 15K. So honestly, thank you all so much. Everyone who tunes into the streams daily as well. You guys make it happen. So bless that, everyone. And listen, if you're new, watch this and you're not subscribed, feel free to, people. Get down there, daily Arsenal content. We've got quite a bit to go through. Of course, only a few days left until the window does officially shut for the summer. 1st of September, as we know, 7 p.m. it does shut on the Monday. Will Arsenal make some more signings? Most likely going to be one more in Hincapié. Hopefully I said his name right this time. Yeah, Piero Hincapié, of course, could be our last signing, but I know we still want the left winger, but we're going to go through Romano's update in a minute as well. And yeah, some other news as well. Big up the chat, man. Big up all the legends in the chat. Get your thoughts down below. I'll come to your comments as well, so leave them down below. Get these likes fired up as well, people. Appreciate everyone stopping by as always and tuning in. I see all the real ones in the building. Big up to you lot. We're going to play this video. We'll talk about it and then I'll get through your guys' chat. So leave them down below, your thoughts on Hincapié and also your thoughts. Well, do you guys, if it ended today, I want to get your guys' thoughts on this as well. A question, right? If the window ended and we signed Hincapié, what would be your rating overall out of 10? I'll give mine a bit later on because, of course, we've got to sell players still and hopefully sign some more players as well. So let me know, what would be your rating out of 10 if the window ended, and this would be it, basically, including Hincapié coming in. I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts on that. While I'm doing that, let's play the video, what Romano said here, guys.
Piero Hincapie has agreed personal terms with Arsenal. Now, what's needed? If Arsenal reach an agreement with Bayer Leverkusen for Piero Hincapie, likely to be a loan with obligation to buy. This is what Arsenal want to do, because after spending already big money this summer, Arsenal prefer to do the deal eventually now, but starting paying from 2026. Let's see if Bayer Leverkusen are going to accept that solution or not. So if they can get the Piero Hincapie deal done, Arsenal will give the green light to Kiwior to join Porto. So Porto are ready for Kiwior, but this depends on Arsenal and Hincapie. So if Hincapie goes to Arsenal, Kiwior can go to Porto. Otherwise, we have to follow the situation in the next days. But for sure, Hincapie Arsenal, the deal is on. The player wants to go to Arsenal, and the player is hoping for the move to happen. Bayer Leverkusen already started calling around for defenders. Manuel Akanji, but it's not an easy deal. They made a call. They also called, from what I'm told, Newcastle for Sven Botman in the last 24 hours, but another very difficult deal because Newcastle don't want to lose any other key player this summer. And so that's the situation. Let's follow the story, but for sure, it's still interesting to see what's going to happen now.
So there we have it, people. Basically, Hincapié has agreed personal terms with Arsenal. I'll get it up here because we've got quite a lot to go through as well on multiple sources as well. So Romano saying that Arsenal are now in direct talks with Bayer Leverkusen for Piero and Hincapié. Deal after personal terms have been agreed. The player wants Arsenal. He rejected Tottenham, as we spoke about the other day, and he wants a move to Arsenal. So Arsenal's preference is a loan. Okay, we're going to try and do a loan with an obligation to buy, as the deal now depends on the structure to be approved or not by Leverkusen. So we've still got to wait if they'll be willing to accept that. Obviously, a loan with obligation means we loan him, and then you have to buy him, don't you? And then we agree a fee on how much we're going to pay. Maybe next summer, basically, that you don't pay them, if that makes sense. If a Hincapié deal can be agreed, then Kiwior can join Porto. So Arsenal have got everything set up, it seems like, for Kiwior. The player wants to move, the player's happy for the move. The fees there as well, that we're looking to do a loan of obligation for Kiwior as well. So the fees there, and the player wants the move to Porto. What's stopping the move is this, basically. If we get an Hincapié, then Kiwior, with Salpi's medical, he'll be able to go to Porto, and Kiwior will leave Arsenal as well. But that will mean we'll get an Hincapié in return. So if we can't agree a deal with an Hincapié, then I think the Kiwior deal might actually be off, people. On the flip side of that, as I just said, an Hincapié, we get the deal done. Kiwior goes the other way as well. And the price they're talking about for Kiwior is around, I think, £22 million. That one is also going to be a loan with an obligation to buy as well. So, yeah, we're going to see. Obviously, the 43 million price tag comes involved here as well. We've had... Where are we? Hold on. Ben Jacobs saying that Arsenal hoping to strike an agreement for Piero Hincapié before the weekend under the 60 million release clause. So he's pushing to leave for a package closer than 50 million. So around 43 million pounds is going to be the package. And as Ben Jacobs says, Arsenal exploring different formulas with a loan plus obligation is the preference, but an outright purchase is not discounted if the price drops. Kiwior is ready to be improved to join Porto if Hincapié joins Arsenal. So 1 in 1 out, people, right now. He also went on to say Kiwior was waiting to fly to Porto, having agreed terms. Arsenal will sanction his exit if they reach an agreement for Piero Hincapié. Arsenal are pushing to agree a fee before the weekend, likely a loan with obligation. Leverkusen sporting director Simon Rolfs has said on Thursday the club has received no formal offer, but Arsenal have been discussing a package around 50 million euros. So as I said, 43 million pounds. The next 24 to 48 hours viewed as important as Arsenal trying to get a deal done well before September's first deadline. Of course, deadline day there. We also got Hand of Arsenal. Got quite a lot to go through, people. Andrea Berta has set an internal deadline to reach a conclusion. With Leverkusen firm Hincapié. He does not want to drag on to. He don't want the deal to drag on deadline day, leaving Arsenal scrambling for a replacement for Kiwior. Sources with knowledge, suggest that there is a secret verbal pact between Hincapié and senior members of their club where he could leave for below his release cost 60 million. He's well informed to touch Intel, 50 mil, as you just said, or slightly less. It could be talks ongoing between clubs reaching a conclusion. Loan with obligation is a preference. So yeah, a lot of people saying, and it's important to note here as well, Hincapié rejected other clubs once Andrea Berta made contact, ultimately forcing Leverkusen to deal with Arsenal only. Although he has been a long-term target for Arsenal, Berta has kept excellent relations with his camp from his days at Atletico as well, which made it very easy to reject Spurs there as well. So some interesting words there, of course. Some very interesting words. Looking like this deal is going to get done, whether or not it will be a loan to obligation to buy it, or Arsenal could actually pay the outright money straight away of around 43 million pounds. And then Kiwior does go the other way. So I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts, man. Obviously, I spoke a lot about Hincapié as well. Obviously can play left back, can play centre back. I've been looking in more in depth to this guy, and I've really been impressed with what I've seen. He's very good going forwards, very good overlapping, creating chances. He's quite quick as well. He's actually very quick as a sort of defender, and he's obviously quite physical as well, which we need in there. And the main thing is, as a defender, this guy can actually defend as well. And I know it's in the Bundesliga. I do get that it's going to be different when it comes to Premier League, but looking into this guy, he's shown that he's a beast at the back as well. Big part why Leverkusen went invincible. He played more centre back when Leverkusen went invincible. Obviously, they played a back three with very, very high win backs. You saw players like Grimaldo play, that left sort of win back role, which is really high up. And then you saw, I think it was more Frimpong, wasn't it, for them on the other side? And Hincapié had a very good partnership with Jonathan Tah, Tabsoba as well, and himself in that Leverkusen when it went under Xabi Alonso when it went, of course, invincible. So, yeah, definitely been a big part of Leverkusen. Definitely one of their key players. I mean, again, still very young, isn't he? He's like 22, 23 years of age. It'd be interesting to see where we do play him. I kind of have a funny feeling this guy could come in as our starting left back for this new season. I know we're playing Ricardo Calaflori there at the moment. and Miles Lewis-Skelly, that is his position. But I look at it and I think this guy has definitely proved that he can do the role at set left back, because I think he's got it all. Now, I know he's more naturally as a centre back, and this is why he suits Arteta. You know, what do they call it? He's a hybrid, yeah, like the car. He's a hybrid and all this, right? Listen, like, his main position is a centre back, but let's be real with it. Unless we change to a back three, we ain't gonna, he's gonna play. You're not gonna get over Gabriel and Saliba. Plus, when we just signed Christian Mosquera there as well, I can really see this guy playing a big role next season as our left back, and I think he can definitely do it because he's got a lot in terms of going forward. As I said, overlapping really well. He's going to really help out the left hand side. He's physical. He's got the pace. Comfortable playing out from the back as well. There's that sort of strength there with him. We know how we know how Arteta wants him. Playing out from the back, and our defenders to play out from the back as well. He's 6 foot tall, so no problem at set pieces again, because we're building a team, bunch of like NBA players, Stoke City and all that. But I can see him actually playing in that left back role, people. I really can. And yeah, obviously Kiwior goes the other way. And just quickly on Kiwior before I come to the chat as well. £22 million is going to be his price tag. And that's going to be a loan with obligation to buy to Porto as well. The player really wants to move. He wants first team football, and fair play to him. But then I look at that Kiwior move again. I just think £22 million for Kiwior. It's like, is that really enough money for a player like Kiwior? Can we not hold out for a bit more? I get, we're going to get Hincapié come into Arsenal. I do understand that, side of it. Like, it's 1 in 1 out sort of thing, and we're getting a very, very good player. I don't know if he's going to be better than Kiwior, but he's definitely, going to be a player that's going to improve our depth even more, isn't he? I think he's going to be a very, very good replacement there as well for Kiwior. But then I look at the price tag that we're going to, sell to Porto, and I just think, is it enough, people? Is £22 million enough for Kiwior? We've still not broke the record of Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, his highest ever sale of £33 million. How we got, and he left years ago, how we got to this stage where we're still not even broken that record. And I don't see us, the only player I see us getting big money for, which I don't think he's going to leave, is probably Gabriel Martinelli. If a Saudi club comes in for him, 50, 60 million pounds, 45 million pounds, sort of that, you'd hope that we'll get that much, but he's not going anywhere anytime soon, especially not this season as well. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, I look at it and I just think it's not enough money, but it's Arsenal, isn't it? This is what we like at selling players. The only thing where it's justifiable really is the Reiss Nelson situation, because we can get him we can sell him for £15 million, which is, when you look into the situation, it's quite a lot of money, because Reiss Nelson, he's on 100 grand a week, isn't he? He's on a ridiculous amount of money. So it's very, very challenging to sell these types of players with these ridiculous amount of wages. As for Kiwior, he's not not even half of that, is he? He's on about what? I think he's on like is he 45 mil a week, Kiwior, or he might be just about half of it, 50 million. So there's actually no excuse really. He played a big part of Arsenal last season, right? Played a huge part in the Champions League run when Gabriel got injured. We should be able to, if these other clubs, Chelsea, Liverpool, can get these big money, for these types of players, why can't we do that? Why can't we do that, people? So, yeah, I mean, this has happened even before Andre Albertas came in. Okay, yeah, happened even before that. And I kind of feel for Berta a little bit when it comes to selling players, right? Because this guy looks at our wages, right, and he must just laugh at them. When he first came in, you think, what are we doing here, putting these players on a ridiculous amount of money? Because we went through the other day, and I'm bored of saying it. I really am. I'm bored of saying this, but it's the truth at the end of the day, people. But yeah, I'd love to hear guys' thoughts on Hincapié and Kiwior as well. Just before I do come to the chat and go through you guys the community's comments as always, keep leaving them down below. First, get these lights fired up. I think we're 42 now. Let's go 50. That'd be greatly appreciated, people. We have the Carabao Cup draw was made yesterday, and Arsenal do have a trip a rainy night in Stoke, maybe. I mean, they are in Stoke, aren't they? We're going up to Port Vale. Port Vale, away from home in the third round of the Carabao Cup. And this fixture will be played on the 22nd of played on the week commencing the 22nd of September after of course, the Champions League. I think after the Man City game is when we will face Port Vale away from home. Rainy night, obviously, we saw yesterday these, Port Vale are League One, aren't they? But they're having a very, very tough start to the season in League One. I think they're like second to last in League One, and they've not won a game as of yet as well. But look, it's a cup match. Anything can happen, really. And we've been through that ourselves, especially in the League Cup as well. I remember the Bradford City getting dunked out on penalties by them. Of course, the Birmingham City as well. I remember the Reading game, that 7-5 game. You can't underestimate these cup teams, you know. And look, what a draw this is for a team like Port Vale, right? They got Arsenal coming to their stadium. It's crazy, right? For them, they must be over the moon with that. But for us, I mean, I think it's an okay draw. Like, I've seen a lot of people saying, "Oh, we're going to walk through them." Like, we should, yes, on paper beat them, and I also think we can be able to make a few changes as well. We're going to have to rotate our team around quite a bit. Obviously, hopefully, players like Max Diamond will get the start as well. But yeah, I mean, listen, people, listen. Let us know your thoughts. How happy are you with the draw? Also, we had to avoid the European teams, because this is how it works now in the Carabao Cup. You don't play the European teams. We can't play against each other because of the fixture list and all that. So yeah, Port Vale. I think the last time you played them was absolutely years ago, wasn't it? Maybe 91. I probably got the date wrong, but FA Cup, I think it was the 1-1 draw against them. So yeah, let them. I mean, listen, we should be. This is a competition we've got to win. All right, it's no. If people call it Mickey Mouse Trophy, rubbish, absolutely rubbish. All right, it's a major trophy. We've got to go and win it. Yeah, because we've only won 2 in our history, people, and you know that is it's unacceptable. And at the end of the day, you know this type of trophy. Yeah, I agree. The FA Cup is absolutely levels of this trophy. The FA Cup's the FA Cup, people. Right? When you look into all 4 trophies, this is at the bottom, but it's still a trophy. At the end of the day, people. Right? The finals in February. You win the final in February, you have the whole half of the season to go. It gives you that momentum. And I look at Pep Guardiola's first trophy at Man City. Pretty sure it was a Carabao Cup, right? Mourinho, when he went Chelsea, Carabao Cup was his first trophy. And then they push on from that, basically. Like, you've got to take this competition seriously at the end of the day. Of course, for this type of game, with all due respect, rotate the team around. We have to rotate the team around. But now we've got a lot of depth. We've got a lot of depth. You got to go and win this game. You got to go and win this trophy, people. Go and win this trophy. But yeah, rainy night in Stoke, probably like a Tuesday, Wednesday night, pissing down the rain in Stoke. Yeah, round 3 draw, Port Vale, guys. Let me know your guys' thoughts on that one as well. Please go and win the Carabao Cup this year, Arsenal. Make sure we go and win it. Please. Obviously, we got to the semi-final last year, got piped by Newcastle. So yeah, let's win it. 5 likes away from 50 people. Make sure you get the likes fired up. Everyone already, it'd be greatly appreciated. I'm going to big up the chat. We're going to go for everyone's comments as well. Let's go. Who we got? Big up people. We got Cooper in the building. Bless up my brother Cooper. Bless up every single time, man. Big up Josh. Congrats to you, my friend, on 15k subscribers. Proud of you, mate. Thank you, bro. That really does mean a lot, Cooper. You know, you've been there supporting the channel so for a while now as well. So thank you so much, Cooper, man. It's always a pleasure to get you on the shows as well. Bless up yourself, man. Bless up, Cooper. What a guy, man. What a legend. Thank you for that, man. Nigel, big up yourself. Nigel Gunner channel, man. How you doing, bro? 43 mil. Yeah, that's what they're saying for Hincapié, 43 million pounds, loan with obligation to buy. And then yeah, we could get him. I mean, it's better than the 53 mil deal they're talking about the other day. So yeah, for 43 million pounds. Kiwior goes the other way for like 22 million. I'm not happy about that, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, hope you're doing well, my brother from India, man. Big up India every single time as well, bro. Then we can't even. Yeah, this is a thing, bro. It just goes back to what I was saying a minute ago. Like, actually selling these players, it's just ridiculous. Like, we can't. We're one of the worst selling clubs there is, people, especially in the big 6 as well. You know, we can't even compare to Liverpool because Liverpool just do it so well. Chelsea do it so well. maybe Man United's, we're quite similar with them. Maybe they can't sell, but the bigger clubs, like, they get big money for their players, people, and we don't. At the end of the day, road to 20. I can't. Yeah, when you put it like that, it's crazy to think about it, man. 20k. Jesus, that's crazy. Yeah, that's where we're at now, people. Road to 20k, halfway there to 20k now. It's crazy. Only 5,000 more subscribers to go to 20,000. It's mental. George Graham days, big up, bro. Big up, George Graham. Good to see you back in the chat, man. What a manager, George Graham, and what a profile picture, Mr. Arsenal himself, Tony Adams. Big up yourself, bro. Plasma, big up my brother Plasma in the building as well, mate. Bless up yourself, Plasma. Big up Josh, huge congrats on 15k. Thank you for that, Plasma, bro. Bro, you've been here for years, man. I swear you was probably here when I had like under 1,000, surely, bro. Like, you've been here for, bless up Plasma, man. Come on, man's channel moving like Berta. You already know, bro. Mafia settings, man. The Godfather settings. You know how it is. Berta's moving mad this window, isn't he, people? Thank you, George Graham, mate. Top guy. Thank you for that, man. Auntie ain't got a clues in the building. Big up. We got Bami Duro in the building. We got Mel in the building. Afternoon to you, Mel, as well. Hope you're doing well, Mel. Bless up yourself. How you doing today? We got Andrew. Big up my brother Andrew as well. Bless up Andrew, bro. He says, good evening, Josh. Big up the chat. Congrats on 15k. Almost got blind from the nuclear meltdown exposure from Man United fans. Oh, nah. Yes, Andrew. You tell him, mate. I was watching the penalties yesterday as well, and I was watching a bit of the game. I was like, you know what? Firstly, fair play, Grimsby. Yeah, big up Grimsby Town. That's like one of their biggest wins as well. With all due respect, like, they're going to be going on that for years, and you know, fair play to them. Like, where I live now, you guys may have heard of them. They're no longer in the Football League, but Southend United, that's my, like, where I'm living right now. You know, they're like my local side. Southend United, right? They beat Man United when they had Ronaldo, right? 2000 and can't remember the exact date. 2006 it might have been. FA Cup. That's the biggest thing they go on about in their history. So these big wins against, I know Man United are absolutely crap, right? They're just a laughing stock, right? But for a club like Grimsby, they're gonna go on about that for years, man. That's a big part of their history. What happened yesterday for them. You know, this is football, man. Like, this is the best thing about football, is like these sides, these cup upsets as well. As long as we're not on the end of them, like, as a team losing to these types of teams, and I'm fine with it. But yesterday was just so. I was happy for Grimsby, but I was just, you know, pissing ourselves, with just laughter. It's just embarrassment for Man United, man. Still got Onana in goal. Yeah, crazy people, crazy. They got knocked out of round 2. It's embarrassing enough for them that they're playing round 2 anyway, by the way, because the only reason why they're playing round 2 is because they're not in Europe, are they? That's embarrassing enough to even be playing round 2. Yeah, they got knocked out before we even entered the competition, people. It's crazy. Big up Robbo, man. Bless up yourself, Robbo. Latvian Guna. Great show you did yesterday as well. And thanks everyone who went over to Robbo's channel and gave him some support as well. I think you're like, I think you're quite close to it. Is it 900 subs now, Robbo? Let's check. Did you manage to hit it yesterday? Let's check. Yeah, you're like 8 away, right? You're like 8 away from 900, guys. If you haven't already gone, subscribe to my guy Robbo. Get him to 900 subscribers, man. He's closing on that big 1K, man. He's getting getting close to that big 1K. So yeah, bless up Robbo, man. Top guy. Great show you did yesterday as well, my friend. Bless up to you, bro. We got Magisha. Big up Magisha in the chat as well. Hope you all good, Magisha. Bless up. Smash the likes and subscribe. Big up yourself, Cooper, bro, as well. We got Jacob. Big up Jacob in the building, man. Congrats, Josh. I remember saying road to 15k in January. Crazy when you think about it, bro. Yeah. No, thanks always being here, man, and leaving your support. It's always a pleasure, bro. So bless up, man. Absolutely real one. Big up to you, Josh. Keep grinding, my brother. I did 15k this week to celebrate. On my way to meetings, looking at Dipsy. Nah, bless Bless up, Jacob, man. Yeah, no, thanks for the support as always, bro. You know, really appreciate. I can't believe I said that, man. Well, you said that, yeah, 15K in January. Crazy. This new year, yeah. No, I mean, well, what are we in August? What, end of August, September? I feel like the year's gone quick for me, people. I don't know if you're the same, but I feel like this year's flown by. Like we already gone into September. It'd be Christmas again soon, and then we've been flipping 2026. I don't know if it's just me. Maybe it's just me, but yeah, I feel like this year's flown by. But anyway, yeah, like literally January, people is like it is crazy, man. 15K in January. I can't remember where we was at in January. I think we must have been about like 11K, 12K. So maybe even less than that, you know, people in January. Crazy stuff, man. But bless up Jacob every single time. Big up Vinny's voice as well, bro. Big up Josh, bro. Hope to see you this evening. Big up Vinny's voice, bro. Vinny, another real one over there in Australia. So yeah, big up Australia, bro. Top guy as well. Make sure you guys subscribe to Vinny's channel. Yeah, 43 million is not bad at all. It's not bad at all, yeah. Considering, you know, they wanted like, I think 10 more than that. I think they wanted like 53 million. You know, we managed to get the price down. I like the idea of a loan with an obligation to buy as well. I do like the idea of that. You know, and the only thing I'll go with is just the Kiwior sort of situation. I know we're getting one in, one out, but I want a bit more money for Kiwior personally. We got Venom, big up yourself, bro. Venom Butler, big up yourself, man. How you doing? Hope you're all good, mate. 8 out of 10 says Cooper for this window. I think this is, yeah, if we get this Hincapié done, deal over the line as well, I think it's got to be one of the best windows I've seen personally with this club, because we've actually done what's required, really. Got the striker in Victor Ocares, got Eze in, is a phenomenal signing, Zubamendi in there. You know, we've got a big squad now. You know, we can effectively play two different teams, one in like the cup games, and obviously like actually have proper to compete, for example. So number one, there's absolutely no excuses for the manager anymore. But you know, number two, I feel like the thing maybe missing still is that left winger. Like, if I had to be a bit more greedy, if I had to be a bit more picky, it would be to make it like an all-time, a perfect window, proper best of all time. Yeah, like for me, get Rodrigo deadline day, and then yeah, or get a Lookman or something like that on deadline day. I'll be like, or a Semenyo on deadline day. And I don't know, people. Maybe Bert's got something up his sleeve, you know. Maybe Bert's got something up his sleeve. Maybe, you know, Hincapié won't be our last signing. Maybe, you know, a left winger potentially from Real Madrid. I don't know, people. We'll see. I love your channel. It's really good. I like your channel. Big up, man. Thanks for the kind words, bro. Thank you very much. I appreciate you tuning in, bro, and supporting the channel as well. Just a little facts. This was the day we announced Marino last year. Something what an experienced director can do at the club. Facts. When you put it like that as well, people, it just makes you number one. Like, that window last year was disgusting, right? Yeah, it was awful. The fact that we signed, we only had Calaflorian. We had yeah, and then we waited until what's the date today? 28th of August to sign Mikel Marino, and we thought that was good enough. And then deadline day, Neto and Sterling to actually go and win the league title that season. What was Edu smoking? Edu was on the jet skis again. You know, he was flipping the barbecues and all that. It's crazy. But yeah, man, it just shows you, doesn't it, Plasma, bro? Like, Berta, yeah, man, like Berta, mafia boss, yeah, mafia boss, the Godfather. You know, it is, people. 7.5 out of 10 needs some. Yeah, that's true as well. We've still got some players here that shouldn't be here. Okay, obviously Kiwior's going, most likely. We've loaned higher now. Nelson for 15 million to Palace. I don't think it's a bad deal whatsoever. So Nelson's there. But what about Lokonga? Sambi Lokonga's still here. What about Fabio Vieira? What about Alexander Zinchenko? You know, these players here, they need to move on as well. If I'm missing people as well, if I miss some players, I might be missing some. But there's still quite a few players that we need to, you know, move on, and we need to get money for 100%. Berta signs 8 players in one window. Edu cooks 8 barbecues in one window. That's just facts, though, isn't it, man? That's just facts. Big up, guys. Big up. At least he did an annual loans to Noon Tavares and Marquinhos. Crazy, right? Some of the players that we bought with him were mental. Eddie was burning the food, yeah. Man was cooking. Man was cooking burnt steak and burnt ribs and all that, people. True, but sold Tavares for 8 million. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. When selling players, we just can't do, can we? Nah, bless up, Robert, man. Any time, bro. Anytime. Bless up, man. Bless up. Absolute real one. Big up everyone who subbed to Robert as well from yesterday. Berta is on good terms with his club, with Leverkusen, because they say that he was looking at Hincapie at Leverkusen when he was at Atletico as well, and he'd be perfect. The way how Simeone played, obviously, I think he's gone to. I think Simeone's gone with a back four now, hasn't he? At Atleti, but at the time when Bert was there, obviously they played that back three, well, back five sort of thing. So he would have been perfect for them in the back three, or even playing like as a wing back for them. He would have been perfect. So yeah, he's always probably been a target of Berta's as well. I feel like majority of this window as well, I feel like Berta's actually got his players that he's wanted. You know, Gyökeres. I think this guy, Hincapie as well. Mosquera, I think, was one that Berta was looking at Atletico, and he knows him well from La Liga. And I think there's still a few with Arteta. Obviously, they're both doing it. Berta and Arteta are both in charge of the signings. I get that, but I feel like there's certain players that Arteta wanted and certain players that Berta wanted. Like Noni Madueke, I think Arteta wanted. Eze maybe a bit of both. But let's not forget about the strikers. I mean, Arteta was really pushing for Benjamin Sesko. In the end, he settled with, Gyökeres, was so yeah, man. 22 million is dead. This club cannot even separate loan fee included. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it comes back to that again in terms of selling players, man. Selling players we just can't do. But yeah, big up to Jack in the building as well, mate. Bless up, bro. We got Marquinhos for free. Yeah, we paid 3 mil. That's what I'm saying with Edu. I mean, I know people, that's not your money and it's only £3 million, but at the end of the day, we got it for free. Sao Paulo, they was like, no, just take him for free, please. Just take it. You can have him on a just free transfer. And he was like, no, we'll give you some money for good relations. Think it's like a charity or something. This is Arsenal Football Club, mate. It's not a charity. Like Eddie was moving like that, bro. It's crazy. Terrell's in the building. Big up Terrell, my brother. Terrell Gunner. Make sure another real one in the building. Make sure you guys go and subscribe. Come on, man. I thought I was pronouncing it right today, man. Hincapie, right? Hincapie. How does Fabrizio pronounce it? Hold on. Let's see how Fabrizio pronounces it. I'm going to go from there. Hincapie.
Now, what's needed? If Arsenal reach an agreement with Bayer Leverkusen for Piero Hincapié, likely to be a loan with obligated buy. This is what
Hincapie. Okay, Hincapie. I thought I was saying it right, You got guys. At least it wasn't as bad as before, though. I've improved a little bit. I think I called him Hincapie or something like. Yeah, crazy. Ignore the pronunciations, people. Hincapie. Hincapie. We have to get used to it, people. We have to get used to it. You know how it is. It's a domino effect. It is going to be the domino effect. Yeah, it is going to be a domino effect. 100% Mel of Kiwior going, and then if we sign Hincapie, then Kiwior goes as well. If we get a separate 5 to 6 mil loan fee for 25-26, and one thing, hope we have a 30% sell-on clause. I think that probably, we've done it in the past with a few players. I think like Ramsdale, we did that. Maybe Smith Rowe, we did it as well. So yeah, those types of players as well. Hair flick FC, mate, don't hate, man. Look, Gyökeres can hair flick all he wants as long as he scores goals. Like he did against Leeds. He even took the piss for doing the celebration. Odegaard needs to step up his performances because he's hair flicking last season. That wasn't good enough because he was poor last season. If he steps up, then I'm not going to complain. They can flick as many hair they want, people. You know how it is. As long as they perform though, and if Gyökeres scores goals, he can do his hair flicks as well. Oh, crazy! He did though. Yeah, it was a whole Brazilian, the whole Brazilian revolution with Edu. Now it seems to be the more Spanish revolution with Arteta. You know, with signing all these Sociedad players or signing all these Spanish players. We don't hesitate to money pinch on defenders. Yeah, he wanted Bruno Guimaraes and also Savio, but somehow, yeah, that's true as well. I think he wanted Fabian Ruiz as well, didn't he? There's a whole list of players that we could have got, and we got someone else instead that which wasn't up to standard. Excuse me, people. Andrew says time is ticking. They better make that up their mind with Martinelli, or I might think he's staying. I think he stays, Andrew. I think he stays. I don't see him going at all. I think this will most likely be our last signing, Hincapie. He's going to be our last signing, and then we'll sell some players, and that'll be the focus on deadline day. This may even happen on deadline day, to be honest with you people. Martinelli, I think, will stay. Trossard will be there. Obviously, Noni Madueke is there now. Saka, I know he's injured, but he's there. Eze can play on the wing as well, can't he? So, yeah. Jeremy Simmons battle between Spurs and Chelsea. I hope Arsenal will also just join the fun. Because you imagine as well, we end up with Simmons. Nah. The one that I think we should be hijacking is Semenyo from them. Because they are looking at Semenyo from Bournemouth. Can play both sides, both footed. Really, really good player. Tottenham are looking at Semenyo. So why don't we go in for him? Why don't we go in and hijack Semenyo as well from them? He's opposite of Kiwior. So that's a good thing, right? He's speedy, good at set pieces as well. Grimaldo and Frimpong were playing win back, literally put in 17. Yeah, they were moving mad. Like they weren't even. That's why I feel like he had a big responsibility as well, because, and I didn't watch a lot of Leverkusen, you know, when it was invincible. But like you think about it, like Grimaldo and Frimpong were playing as like proper winners. Yeah, I know they're classed as win backs, but there was look at the goals they scored. There's more, their focus is more in offense. So I feel like he had to cover quite a bit of Grimaldo, of course, in that back three. So yeah, he played a big part, man. He played a big part for them as well. Obviously, I know the Europa League final didn't go to plan, but you know, it's one game. Guimaraes would have been expensive, and Savio as a whole City group mess. I reckon he was City bound. But even if it was expensive, I would have signed Bruno Guimaraes. I would have loved Guimaraes, Declan Rice, and then whoever in front of them. I would have loved that, to be fair. I'm a big fan of Guimaraes. I just feel like he gives you that bit of. He's a top player, technically superb, but he's physical as well. He's a shithouse in midfield. You know, I would have signed Guimaraes and had him, Rice, and Odegaard, Eze in the midfield, and then of course you can have your squad depth with Norgard or whoever you want there, really. But obviously we never went in for Guimaraes, but I'm a big fan of Guimaraes, to be fair. I think he's top. Callow's also playing a back three, left centre back. Yeah, well, listen, Callow's main position is a centre back. That is where he's played for Italy. You know, he plays in the back three for Italy. He plays alongside Bastoni, of course. He plays alongside. I don't know, when we sometimes play Buongiorno or Acerbi sometimes plays there. And then he's got a big responsibility as well, because you got DeMarco, for example, right? Especially when DeMarco plays for Italy. Again, he's used as like another left winger, basically. So he's always got to cover DeMarco as well. And he proved it in the Euros, and he proved it every single time he played for Italy as well. Like, he is solid. When you want him more defensively, he can defend. Like, a lot of people think, he's trash defensively, but that's because he's at left back. Yeah, like left back. We know how Ante wants his left backs to play this inverted stuff. Even Skelly gets caught out at times, position, you know, sort of positionally, right? That's the only thing with Calafloy. But as a centre back, he can defend. He can defend, and that's sweet. But obviously, I don't think Arteta's going to play him there. I'll be surprised if we did this, but it would kind of make sense if we played a back three for some certain games. Because if you think about it, right, we have a lot of centre backs who play out sort of, you know, you got Mosquera can play, you know, obviously you can put him in a back three. You got Cala, you got Timber. Let's not forget Timber. You got Ben White can play centre back as well. You know, so we've got quite a lot of defenders there where we can use a back three, I think. Because even if you don't want to play Timber right back, he can fill in. But Mosquera's there now. Of course, it's an Hincapie guys coming in as well. Like we could, if we really wanted to, have a lot of options to play a back three. But then, what do you do about the wing backs then? Who you put wing backs? And I just don't think we're going to do that. I think we're going to stick with a back four and just have this depth of many players who can play centre back and many players who can play full back as well. Maybe, but we were scouting when he was Brazil. There's a lot of players that we were scouting. Like that's nothing as well. The scouts need to like maybe not now, but in the past we could have got Kvaratskhelia when he's playing in Georgia. Yeah, but instead we got Marquinhos that same season. Same to White, right centre back three with Brighton. Tomiyasu was also right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, obviously Tomiyasu's left now, but there's a lot of players who can play as centre back as well. Yeah, the new jet skis and all that. Yeah, but that's where we should be demanding more. You know, that's where we should be demanding more for Kiwior. We'd be like, nah, man, for £40 million. I think that's what he's worth. I think he's worth £40 million. If Liverpool Football Club can get 40 mil for Quenza to buy Leverkusen, why can't we do that, people? You know, why can't we do that? I've just got a message. My new shirts, people, they're coming. They're on their way finally. Yeah, they should be in next week, people. I've got the new. I've ordered all 3 new shirts. I got Gyökeres on the back of the home one. Gyökeres on number 40, not on the back of the home one. I didn't get anyone else on the. I should have got Eze. I didn't do it in time. I should have got Eze number 10. But I got the away in the 3rd one as well, and then I bought this new training kit as well, and I bought this new Italy kit, this new Italy shirt as well with the mark on the back. So yeah, man. I'm looking forward to that, people. Just to make you aware as well, people, I'll be live with quite a lot of guests from different clubs today for around 4:50 for the Champions League draw. Yes, that's today, people. The league phase, Champions League phase draw is today. I'll be live with Liam from the Bayern View, the Bayern fan, obviously, as you big up Liam. I'll be live with Michael, who's in the chat, Ajax fan, a few other guests as well from different clubs. We're going to do a massive draw together. Get our reactions going in there. That'd be join us there at 4:50 live on this channel as well, people, for the Champions League phase draw. And just quickly, who do you guys want? Give me some teams that you guys really want to play. You can give me the whole list of what if you guys want, or just from 2 teams from pot 1 that you want to play. I'm looking at teams that I'll give us PSG just for revenge. You know what I mean? But nah, maybe Real Madrid again. Barca, maybe. Bayern Munich, obviously. We need to beat them finally. Napoli could be a really good game with Conte. Galatasaray could be a tough game. Yeah. Just don't send us to Kazakhstan. Because there's that Kazakhstan team. I can't pronounce their name. There's Paphos as well. That is in Cyprus, right? That'd be an interesting game as well. Paphos from Cyprus as well. Are you sure that that's in euros though? That must be 30 mil euros. The actual pounds is 22 million. I saw, but I could be wrong though. It might be a bit higher than that. Proves we're bad at selling facts. Kiwior going for less than Quenza. It's shocking. I'm sorry. Not even saying, not saying he's miles better, but I can't even get the same value. So what sort of facts? This is a point, bro. Yeah, Kiwior, last season, he did his thing last season, didn't he? Very well established last season. Stepped up when we needed him the most. He's been at Arsenal many years. He's been a regular for Arsenal as well. Okay, he's not played week in, week out, but he's played a majority. He's played quite a lot. Polish international as well. We should be able to get good money for him as well, people. We should be able to get big money for him. It's for Reiss, but get him off. Yeah. 15 mil for Nelson. I know I talk about we're bad at selling, but this type of deal when he's on 100 grand a week, you got to take it. Nah, you got to take it, people. You got to take it. Especially 25 mil. 25 to 30 mil is what we will get. Want it or not, we're not a selling club. We're not able to sell for ages. Players didn't show their worth, and they're on massive wages. Facts, bro. Yeah, of course it is. Oh, we don't have to play any big teams in the EFL Cup. Big up Grimsby, man. Big up to Grimsby. Congratulations to them. Yeah, Port Vale it is, people. Are they good sides? There we go. Yeah, to be fair, Jack does watch a lot of EFL, so he reckon they beat us though. Listen, it's a cup game. You know, cup upsets can happen, and we've seen that as well. So we've experienced that ourselves as Arsenal fans over the years. So yeah, yeah, it is. Stuttgart, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Stuttgart walked away from Fabio, 70 mil max off of Butter's 30 mil valuation. Literally shit their pants. Yeah, so he's still here. Doesn't matter. Brighton went and smashed Oxford in there. Yeah, 6-0 won it. Yeah, we should be like, with all due respect to Port Vale, right? Port Vale, we should be beating them quite comfortably. Okay, yes, we'll rotate the team around. I think we got to rotate the team around as well, but we should be beating them quite comfortably, people. If we get knocked out by Port Vale, wow, yeah, that's not gonna happen though. It's not gonna happen. I'm proud of Arsenal. Big up to you, Desmond. Yeah, Champions League draw. I hope we get some new teams, like, because last year we got Inter. I don't really want to play them again because that was a really tough game. Maybe at home we'll beat them. We got Atalanta last year. We got like Monaco last year. We got like, who else did we get last year? Zagreb. We got Shakhtar. We got PSG in the league phase. Yeah, I think there's a few more we got. Girona as well. I want some new teams. Just bring on the best, man. Give us Barca, give us Munich, give us Madrid. Atletico would be a tough tie, especially if Simeone away from home as well. That'd be a proper tough tie. Yeah, Simeone, Atletico Madrid. That'd be proper tough. I've got a feeling like who I think we're gonna get. I think we're gonna get Dortmund. I've got a funny feeling we're gonna get Dortmund, and I think maybe I reckon we could get Dortmund and PSG again, or Dortmund and who else is in pot one? Dortmund and Real Madrid, Dortmund or Barca, one of those. And then from pot two, I've got a funny feeling we could get Villarreal, just because it's written for Pepe to come back and dunk on us again like he did in pre-season. I reckon we could get Dortmund, Dortmund, Villarreal maybe. I think we can get Galatasaray. I think we might get someone like Carrier Bag and go to Azerbaijan. Maybe like Union or maybe PSV, because we every single year we play PSV. So I reckon we could get them as well. But we'll see, man. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see, people. We'll see. Should be interesting, people. Should be interesting to see who we get. Make sure you keep hitting the likes up on the video as well, people. How are we doing for likes? We're on 70, man. Big up for 70 likes. Absolute legends as well. Drawing the ESL Cup. Yes, good draw. Use the squad. We'll make sure we win. Kill the game by 60 minutes. Exactly that. Yeah. Give Damwin a start, that one. 1992. 33 years is going on now. Yeah. 92 is the last time we won and it was called the Coca-Cola Cup. And we beat Sheffield Wednesday, didn't we? That's when we won the cup double. Beat them Sheffield Wednesday, both FA Cup and Carabao Cup as well in the same season. So yeah, man. We needed this trophy, even if it's not the extent we're looking for. The final was mid. Exactly that. That's exactly why you got to win it as well, because the momentum side of things. We played Port Vale was in the FA Cup 0-0 away. Then the return leg was 1-1. Yeah, I heard it was 1-1, but I can't remember if that was away or home. And then we beat them on penalties 4-3. Wow. There we go, people. There we go. Nah, I want to win it, man. I want to win this Carabao Cup. Yeah, it shouldn't be the be or end all. We want Premier League and Champions League, but I want to win it, people. I want to win the Carabao Cup. Yeah, exactly. Missing your updates. Thank you for tuning in. We're back with them, so thank you. It shouldn't do. It shouldn't do. But we need this team to get. We need this team to win together, because this team's not won together yet. Think about his FA Cup team, yeah? 2 players are still here from that FA Cup team that actually played. Saka hold on a minute, nah. Was Saka in the squad? I don't think Saka was in the squad for the FA Cup. Neither was Martinelli. He was injured. Reiss Nelson was in the squad, and that's our last player, right? Everyone else is gone. This team has not won together yet. So we need to get our momentum of actually now we know what it's at to win. Then go on and League Cup obviously mid-season. Use that and go and win the Premier League or Champions League. And I think that'll be enough. But I do agree with you, bro. Who else will sign? We're looking to sign Hincapie from Bayer Leverkusen, defender. Big up to you, James, mate. Yeah, that's going to be probably our last signing for this window as well. Liverpool don't worry me. They have got good attackers, but defense is still lead. Yeah, no, listen, on set pieces as well. And on set pieces as well, like I feel like we can definitely, and we know that that's one of our strengths is set pieces. I think we can definitely get at them, doing set pieces as well. So looking forward to it on Sunday. I've got a bunch of previews dropping later today. I've got a preview. No, sorry, tomorrow. I've got 2 previews tomorrow dropping. The press conference we're going to try and do as well tomorrow. That'll be, I think, 1:30 Arteta's doing his press conference. We'll do that tomorrow as well. Busy day tomorrow. Lots of content. Obviously, and then obviously, yeah, Saturday, I guess I could do something there as well. Sunday's a game, and then Mondays we're back for deadline day, aren't we, as well? I've got to try and fit in a podcast. I've not done a TG podcast in quite a while, man. We need to get the panel's thoughts on the Champions League draw probably, and the Carabao Cup draw and the new signings and all that. Big up to you, Emma. Well done, bro. Thank you for that. How far is the injury? Saka's out for a few weeks and he should be back for Nottingham Forest. And Odegaard is going to be in contention for the Liverpool game. I don't know if he's going to start, but he's going to be there, I think. It's not too severe. It's not too serious, his injury. Odegaard's injury there. Yeah, it's not too bad, to be fair. Bro, Eddie was a fraud, okay? He was a fraud. Simple as that, really. But it's clear. And Kungu sold to Milan for 35 million package. There we go. Garnacho 40 mil. Only need Jackson to leave, and Xavi, this club is money in London. Yep. Still funny that at one point we linked with Man United starting front three. Imagine we ended up playing. Yeah. I mean, I was watching yesterday, and I know people say it's only 3 games in, and I get that. Yeah, it's still early days, but even when you watch Cesco yesterday, you're just thinking, thank God we got Gyökeres, because, and you're right, we could have got their front 3. We was in with Cunha in January. We was in with them, and I rate Cunha and Mbeumo personally. I think they would have been good signings. Cesco on the other hand, not again, not really. But yeah, you are right. We was into all front 3, and we're gonna end up with all their front 3 as well. Yeah, big up Mel. Michael, big up Michael in the building, man. Thank you for that, my brother. I'll catch you later on, bro. I'll catch you later on. Bless up to Michael as well. What a guy, Ajax fan. Hopefully, fingers crossed we get Ajax, bro, and we can do lots of content as well, people. Just going to check if there's any other breaking news. Yeah, Saka should be back for Nottingham Forest, people, as well. Yeah, that's that for now. Just talking about Hincapie and Kiwior as well. Big up Michael, though, bro. Big up Mel. Thank you for that. Really appreciate it. Congrats on Josh, 15K. Thank you so much. Big up to North London forever, man. Big up Steve. Congrats on 15K, mate. Thank you for that, bro. Out of 10 for me, some 9. I'm nervous about weekend's game, but it's our year, so predicting the 2-1 to the Gunners. Be a pleasure to come on as a guest, mates. Yeah, bro, of course you can, man. If you got Instagram or Twitter or anything like that, Steve, bro, drop me a message, bro, and I'll definitely get you on. You come on a podcast if you want. I've got a podcast this week. I don't know what day it is as of yet. You have to bear me on that one, but I do a daily where I get a lot of Arsenal fans on, have different opinions. Anyone's welcome, no matter what opinion you've got, to be honest. Yeah, so I do that every Monday usually, but I'm going to change it around for this week. But whenever you're free, bro, let me know. As I said, if you go to my description on my channel, if you go to, you'll find this page here. It says links, right? And you'll find my Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I don't use TikTok that much, but you'll find all my links there as well. So yeah, drop me a message, bro, and I'll definitely or leave your Twitter down below, and I'll definitely get you on the channel, bro. Time flies so fast. Yeah, 8th month is crazy when you think about it, man. It's crazy. I'm still not in that mindset of it's actually September now. Almost, it's literally only a few months away, and then it's 2026 already, people. And then we've got the World Cup next year. It's crazy, people. It's crazy. We will get him. Arteta wanted him for a long time. Marcel says Rodrigo, no, please. We have Eze. I get that. And I think we ain't gonna sign no one. But the point I'm looking at is thinking Eze is an attacking midfielder. You know, signing where you play him in his natural position and then get another winner on top of that as well. But I think the only way we sign another attacker is if Martinelli leaves. If Martinelli gets sold, Saudi comes in deadline day, or like now or like a few days to go to the window shuts, then I think that's where we do go and get another winner. But right now, I don't think we will. Simmons hijack. What if Arsenal joins? Could you imagine, bro? Could you imagine? I think Simmons is a very good player as well, but we're not going to do that. Yeah. That's the thing, Andrew. Martinelli's still here. I don't think we'll sign another winner, people. I think Hincapie will be our last signing, and then that would be that. Yeah, Simmons, he just won't fit in, will he? Bert's a great successful. Yeah, Bert is the best signing of this window, people. Forget about Gyökeres, mate. Yeah. Andrea Berta, the Godfather, the Mafia. Yeah, he's our best signing we've got. Big up Vinny there. There we go. Sambu, I saw that the other day. Yeah. Saka update. He'll be back. Nottingham Forest, my friend. I think we possibly. I think we could. I think we've got the players there to play a back three. We've got definitely many positions of where they can, fit into that sort of back three role. But yeah, we're already playing a horseshoe 2-6-2. Not the next transfer window. Obviously, you mean see what we do in January as well? Because I kind of feel like we may sign some players in January as well. It depends obviously how we're going in the season as well. But I mean, you never know. We may actually sign some players in January. I don't think it'll be like last year where we signed no one with Edu. I feel like we'll have a few more players coming in January, And imagine next summer as well, because next summer Havertz will most likely, clubs looking at Havertz, I think a lot of players will move on as well next summer. Maybe like Martinelli, Trossard will definitely move on next summer. So there'll be a whole revamp of players, and then we'll get some players who may be available. Like I've been hearing Vinny Jr. maybe his last season at Real Madrid as well. So you never know, people, do you? You never know. We got Fabian Ruiz last year. It would have been a completely different side, I reckon. Yeah. Or even Kvaratskhelia in January, man. Could have got Kvaratskhelia in January. Could have signed him for 20 mil when he went Lyon. Yep. I think we linked with him. Maybe linked with him as well. Bruno Guimaraes back in the day, like having Reiss and Guimaraes, that's a lot of shit house free aggression, pace in the midfield, not getting exactly that. Imagine both of them in the midfield. It'd be mental, people. Why do teams in Europe don't want to play for our players because they're on ridiculous wages? Barca, we own them. Yeah, Barca will be mad tough game because Hansi Flick as a manager, and they've got Lamine Yamal, Rafinha, Lewandowski's still there. They just signed Rashford. They've got Pedri in the midfield, absolute baller. I think we'll give them a really good game, Barca. If we're at home, I think we'll do them. If we're away, long day. Especially with Hansi Flick as well. But honestly, I'll bring on anyone. It's Champions League, man. Play the best of the best. Why not? Test ourselves against the best of the best. Like we did last season against Real Madrid, and then PSG, we obviously fell short. But yeah, man. Bayern and Madrid. Yeah, pray. But then you have our fans again be shameless of it and pray for Bayern. Trending on Twitter before the game again. Pray for Bayern, and then we end up getting, not beating them. But they're the team I really want, just to beat them, because we're not beating them in years, man. Like we should have done it a few years ago, and obviously we didn't. But yeah, I actually want Bayern deep down as well. To be fair, I actually want Bayern as well. How we doing for likes, people? We're on 80 likes. Big up, guys. Appreciate all the likes today as well. Yeah. Oh yeah, Plasma, your fellow Norwegian team's in here as well. Bordeaux Glint. That'd be amazing if we can. And congratulations to Bordeaux Glint as well. Big congratulations to them making the Champions League. Absolutely amazing achievement as well. You know, you lot doing well. Semi-final of Europa League last year, and then now back in the Champions League, bro. So yeah, could you imagine? And hopefully you'd want it in Norway, wouldn't you? So you can actually go to the game. That'd be, and see Gyökeres in person, Plasma. That'd be mad. Dunk on your fellow Norwegian team. That'd be crazy, people. That'd be crazy. Whoever we get, they're losing the Champions League. Really don't want Barca. Any other team is fine. Red Skull also should hijack Simmons. I mean, I rate Simmons so highly, Red Skull. But again, where is he? I mean, we got Eze there now, don't we, as well? We just wouldn't do that. Although he can be on the win, Simmons, can't he? They always turn up in the cups with Tranmere. Current manager, Paul Val, in quarter. What? They got to the quarterfinal a few years ago. Jeez. All right. Interesting there, people. Yeah, we can't play any English clubs as well, people. We can't play any English club. We got Lily White Lane in the building, man. Big up to Robbie. Big up Robbie, man. What a guy. Top guy Robbie is, people. Top guy. Bless up. Bless up, Robbie, man. Lily White Lane. What a guy, man. Honestly. I would say I feel bad for you. I mean, for him as a Tottenham fan, because he's actually one of the most realist Tottenham fans out there. Him and maybe Leo. Yeah, big up if Mile Hotspur. They're the only two I really get on with. Yeah. The rest of you are a bunch of scum, to be honest with you. But this guy is one of the most realist Tottenham fans. He keeps it humble, keeps it respectful as well. Yeah, knows he's got standards for his club as well. So bless up Robbie. Same with Leo as well. Yeah, big up to Leo if he's watching this. But yeah, I feel bad for him because he's one of, but the rest can go on jog, mate. Yeah, like the rest are all scum and they can all hold that, people. Hijack. Yeah, listen, please, Robbie, go for Semenyo, mate, and then just Semenyo, get him in, do all the work for us again, and then we'll go in for Semenyo. Thank you very much. Bless up, Robbie Lowe, man. Bless up. Arsenal's best news. Thank you. I appreciate the kind words. Thank you very much. GTI, Ghana TV, big up. Thank you for that. We got Cleo in the building. Buongiorno, Cleo. Now, Cleo is Spanish. Como está? Yeah, como estás in Spanish, my friend. But yeah, in Italian is come stai. I mean, there's a lot of things you can say. Like you can say come va, come stai. You can say salve. But yeah, the main one is come stai. And then if you say I'm good, you go sto bene. But yeah, bless up Creo, man. Bless up Creo. Bless up to the rest of the community. Big up Creo, man. How you been keeping, bro? Big up yourself, Creo. What a top guy as well in the building. Big up. Come on, you Gunners. Big up. Come on, you Gunners every single time. Big up, mister. Hippie Campo. That's what I should call him now, yeah? Forget about me trying to do the flipping pronunciation, Creo, yeah? Yeah, forget about that. Then we just call him Hippie Campo. It's so much easier, right? We should be trying for Rodrigo. I agree with you, bro. I do agree, you know, even if it's a loan deal. Even if it's a loan deal, man. Yeah. Rodrigo, yeah, big up APG, man. Rodrigo last day loan, deadline day loan deal, exactly. Even Semenyo is a dream to play for Arsenal. He did say that, yeah. We settled for 138 mil to spend, so why we're wasting not buying exactly that. Semenyo, Rodrigo, one of the two people, something like that, yeah. Semenyo can play both sides, right? Is actually both footed, so direct as well. You know, proper player Semenyo is, man. Proper good player. Definitely would be a fantastic addition. Kwame's in the building. Respect to you as well, Kwame, mate. How you doing, Kwame? Big up. Bless up, Kwame in the building. Top guy. Big up yourself, Kwame, as well. Respect to you, Josh. Andrew as well, man. Hope you're keeping well, bro. Bless up yourself, Kwame. Top guy. Big up yourself. Just going to check if anyone's live so we can give a redirect to. No one's live. Unfortunately, people, we can't raid today. I'll be back for the Champions League one, though. Don't worry, people. I'll be back for the UCL draw. Just over an hour's time as well. I'll be back for that one. Big up for the likes, people, with 4 away from 90. Let's go 90 likes before we get out of here as well. All right, Kiwior very highly, says Creo. I haven't heard about this guy, so I can't say he's better. Yeah, I mean, I've not watched a lot of Himby Campo, as you said. I've not watched a lot of him, but yeah, I don't mind Kiwior as well. But my thing with him is we should have got more money than we got for him, Creo, bro. Like 22 million pounds. Ah, yeah. He's going with the Spanish route today. Fair enough. Come estas. Yeah, I don't know a lot of Spanish, man. I know hola, como estas? That's it. Hello, how are you? I know gracias and all that. Yeah, I don't know a lot of Spanish, bro, to be fair. But actually, Spanish is quite similar to the Italian language because the numbers are quite similar. Some of the wording is quite similar. It's quite a very similar dialect, I think. Like Italian is uno, Spanish is uno for number 1. It's dos in Spanish. Italian is due. Yeah, tres and then tre, cuatro, cinque. What's Spanish? Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Yeah, it's actually quite similar, isn't it? To be fair, it's actually quite similar. Subscribe if you haven't already. Bless up Creo, man. We need a right winner and a DM, Kwame. What DM would you go for then? What DM would you go for? That's interesting. Rodrigo on, bro, yeah, like the Ozil time. What a time that was. Yeah, when there's no Fabrizio Romano, there's no. I don't think Ornstein was around at that time. The bomber was Wenger, weren't it? Saying we have to wait and see. We might have surprised you, yeah. And then I think it's more Sky Sports. That was like prime Sky Sports. Everyone waiting outside the stadium, watching like Deadline Day and Sky Sports. But now it's just Fabrizio Romano, isn't it? And here we go. But those are the prime days, people. Big up Farhan, man. Thank you so much, Farhan the Gunner. Thank you so much for the super chat, bro. Really kind of you, man. Really appreciate that. You really appreciate you for doing that, bro. He says Man United played 3 games, scored 3 goals, 2 of them from corners. Who set piece FC? Yeah, I mean, listen, I don't mind being called set piece FC if we beat Liverpool for the first time since 2012 at Anfield, people, on Sunday. Yeah, I don't care if we win the game 1-0 when we score from a set piece. If we win the game, first time since 2012, we take it all day long, people. Call us what you want. All right. But yeah. Big up Farhan. Hope you're all good, mate. Thank you very much for the super chat as well. Really, really do appreciate that, bro. Top guy. Thank you for that, mate. Big up yourself. Rodrigo isn't like Gyökeres, never seems excited. Not sure he'll never say. Yeah, I mean, he's not actually came out and said that he wanted to leave Real Madrid, which is the big thing there. But at the same time, if you actually, you make the players available. Like if we went in for an offer, he would be convinced. People, he would be convinced. Excuse me. I want Barca or Bayern Munich. Yeah, fair enough, Creo, bro. Be interested who we do. Excuse me, man. I've got hiccups. Be interested who we do. Jesus, who we do face. Anne Marie, how you doing? We should draw in the Champions League with Inter Sporting. I think maybe Sporting. I can see that happening because if Gyökeres returns back to his former club, I can see that happening. To be fair, yeah, I can see that happening. So it'll be interesting. But yeah. Big up, people. As I said, no one's live. I don't think if anyone's live for you, let me know and I'll give them a redirect. But I don't think anyone's live to raid them, unfortunately. Give them a redirect. We are going to get out of here, people. As I said, catch me at around 10 minutes to 5, 4:50 for the big Champions League draw with a great panel, some fantastic guests as well for that one. We'll be live to see who Arsenal do face in that one. That'll be around 4:50. Keep your eyes peeled as well for tomorrow because I've got quite a lot of videos. I got Liverpool preview dropping tomorrow, and I've got we'll probably do a press conference reaction tomorrow around 1:30. And then Saturday I'll think of something to do on Saturday, and then Sunday obviously we'll have the game, Liverpool Anfield, the big one. Monday we'll have the deadline day stream. We're gonna go. It starts at 7 p.m. So we're gonna go from around 3 o'clock in the afternoon all the way till it shuts to see if we sign anyone or sell anyone. And then what we got? Yeah, and then it's am I champion? It's no. Who's off the Liverpool guys? Is it Nottingham Forest? Yeah, Nottingham Forest on the Saturday, the 12:30 kickoff. I'm going to the game as well. I'm going Nottingham Forest, people, by the way. So we'll do a vlog on that one, people. So yeah, big up. There's still 100 people watching. Big up, people in it. So it's in the building, man. Make sure you haven't already hit like on the video. How are we doing for the likes right now? We're on 95, man. 5 away from 100, man. Let's go 100 likes. Let's get 100 likes before we do get out of here, people. Thank you all so much for the support as well. No, the podcast is this week, my friend. I've still got to think of it. Maybe I'll tell you what, you've thought of me for Saturday. Maybe we'll do a podcast Saturday, people. Nice, bro. It's Sunday, no, Liverpool. It's Sunday, Creole. And unless I'm wrong, Arsenal. Let's have a look. How are you on Saturday? Nah, Sunday, bro. 4:30 kickoff. Saturday is the Nottingham Forest game. I'm going to the game, people. We're gonna have a super chat from Farhan, man. Big up Farhan the Gunner. You know you look like and sound like Declan Rice. I get that a lot, bro. Yeah, I get that a lot. I get quite a lot of lookalikes, to be fair. Declan Rice. I get called Kai Havertz as well sometimes. When I got a full like goatee in the past, I got called Pedro Neto. But yeah, Declan Rice, I'll take it, man. Top guy, man. Top baller as well, isn't he? So I don't know about look like him, maybe sound like him, yeah, but I take it as a compliment, man. Yeah, but I get a lot of Declan Rice, I get a lot of Neto, I get a lot of Havertz. I get Brennan Diaz sometimes as well, from Real Madrid. So yeah, I get a lot of lookalikes, to be fair. So yeah, people. But thanks for the super chat once again, Farhan, bro. Absolute legend for that, mate. Really appreciate you, bro, for that one. Guys, 2 likes away from 100, man. Let's go 100 before we get out of it. That'd be greatly appreciated as well. And yeah, as I said, guys, you can catch me 4:50 for the league phase draw. League phase draw, you guys can catch me there at 4:50. Hope to see some of you lot there as well. And yeah, bless up, people. If I don't catch you lot later on, enjoy the rest of your day or whatever you got up to, people. And yeah, I'll be back, as I said, later on, people, as well. Bless up, guys. 1 like away, people. One away. Just one more you like up the stream so we get to 100. We've done it. Big up, people. Thank you so much for 100 likes. Absolute legends, people. Take care, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day wherever you